has come. A pretty yellow bird fly away into the sun.
I know, such a perky guest intro song, isn't it? It's just good stuff.
Good intro song.
It is. It's peppy. It's got your morning going, and we have to have that now with the hurricane and everything coming. We have to have a little peppy morning.
Glum looking out there for sure.
Which microphone you on, Laura? You know that one? Okay. Just
Do I
make
have a
sure.
mic?
There you go.
do.
Yeah, it's right there. We'll use that one. Laura Burns is in the studio with Career Source, and she comes in every week to tell us what jobs are available, what training is available, where we can go to get more training, and programs that we were talking about off air just for a second. So I want to cover that on air actually
Okay.
again because it's a great topic. But what did you bring today for the topics?
Well, we like to bring employers in and have them talk about their openings and everything, but today we're sort of going to unpack a lot of information about workshops and hiring events and go over the employment numbers a little bit again. And also, off the top, since we are anticipating Hurricane Matthew to do something, hopefully not in our area, but that reminds me that not that long ago, Hurricane Hermine did impact our region. I know folks in Citrus and Levy County especially, and that's part of the Career Source Citrus-Levy-Marion area, were definitely impacted. So finally, we've gotten the federal declaration of disaster, which is needed in order to trigger disaster unemployment assistance.
Oh.
That is for anyone in the affected areas who have lost employment due to the disaster, such as Hurricane Hermine. And I just wanted to mention that. We can't go into all the details. It's a little complicated, of course.
Yeah,
But it basically assists, and I'm reading right from the governor's press release that came out on September 30th. The program is for those who assist individuals who become unemployed as a direct result of a federally declared disaster and who do not qualify for regular reemployment assistance benefits, unemployment compensation.
Oh, okay.
So the program also covers folks who are self-employed, owners of ranches and farms, farm and ranch workers, fishers, others who are not normally covered by the state reemployment assistance benefits. So there are some criteria involved.
Of course.
Critical, though, is the deadline to request the disaster benefits is October 31st. So that is just, less than a month away.
Yeah.
And I want to point out that this is open to those who have been working and residing in Citrus, Dixie, Hernando, Hillsborough, Leon, Levy, Pasco, and Pinellas counties. So Citrus and Levy County folks
Obviously being your
need
counties,
to do
yeah.
it. And so I'm going to give an 800 number if you need more information, 1-800-681-8102, and give them a call and get started if you believe that you qualify for some disaster unemployment assistance. So we want to definitely get that word out. So that's on at the top, and hopefully Matthew is just not going to do much, like I say, in this area. But it takes a little bit of while. You would think that a hurricane hits, you're out of work. But the good news is I think it's retroactive from the
that's
date.
good.
So it hopefully will be a help for folks there.
Because in certain cases, it could have ruined their entire business.
Oh, certainly.
If they had a fishing type business, or they had the
right.
boats, and that was their self-employment,
Absolutely.
and the hurricane came through and dumped over their boat.
Yep. It just could be, you can imagine, speculate all different ways that folks could be impacted if you were, a small businessman or a worker or something, and you don't normally qualify for the unemployment compensation benefits. So this is specifically designed to help you in those cases. So hopefully people who need it can get it. So
Very good.
All right.
Very good.
All right.
Now, I wanted to talk just for a second about the program that we had talked about in previous and past, and get that out there again for companies. Well, I'll let you explain it better than me.
Well, we can do what's called incumbent worker training, or customized business training, I guess is probably a better, our current term for it. So if you are an employer you can qualify for a lot of assistance in training your staff, your existing staff, to get the skills that you need for your industry. So say there's some new bell and whistle and new certification that will really enhance your employees' skills, and you'd sure love them to be trained, but gosh, it's really kind of expensive. Well, we can offset those costs. So you really have very little, if any, out-of-pocket costs. So it has to result in an industry standard certification. So there are some strings. You can't just say, well, I want to go and learn X, Y, and Z. But like for instance, if you're running IT and you need to up your skills to the Microsoft A++, that is a type of training that we can do. So there are different, certainly it's wide open. We have targeted industry sectors, so anything with manufacturing, logistics, IT, healthcare, that sort of thing, but it's pretty broad. So if you have any questions or interest and you would like to get your staff trained, whether it's one individual or 100, do check it out. Call us at 1-800-434-5627 and ask about it. You can visit our website as well.
You didn't even look at a number on the page. She just memorized those numbers.
Oh, I have that 800 memorized. Absolutely, for sure, I have that memorized. So that's it's just one of many, many programs that we have for employers just to make, help their businesses grow and strengthen, and, everything from adult interns, worker trainees, on-the-job training programs, even apprenticeships. These are all ways that CareerSource CLM can offset your out-of-pocket costs. And
that's a big deal for small businesses.
It is. Small or large. You don't have to be too small to take advantage. You can take advantage of any of these programs, regardless of your size. It can't be it can't be Mr. Smith and his wife, two people, and they're a business, and you have to have a certain size. But it's so my nephew and me are running a business. No, that doesn't work.
Yeah, I need you to pay for my nephew though.
But give us a call and find out about it. Check or go to our website and go to the employer section about financial incentives. That's CareerSourceCLM.com, and you can find out about myriad programs that'll help you.
And when you were talking about interns, a lot of people think interns are not paid, but you do have intern positions.
We have paid,
that are
yes,
paid.
these are paid internships.
And that's important.
And
What?
for the employers, when we say paid internships, we're not saying you must pay, we will pay. And, so the length of the internship, we're going to pay for that intern.
All right, Brad, you're going to be interning for us for the next few months.
There you go. Hey, and of course the hope is after the internship ends that you have now seen what kind of an employee this individual would make, see how they meld into your corporate culture, and hopefully you sort of train them the way you would like to train them, and then you will hire them full time. That is the hope out of a paid internship. But those are great for students who recently graduated, who might have the academic classroom
but they don't
skills,
have the experience
don't
yet.
have the experience. Whereas our worker trainee program, that could be for someone, say Brad, who's been in an industry for 17 years, and now that industry is gone. It's obsolete. And he's got a lot of work experience, but he might not have the experience in a particular industry. So the worker trainee program is for those who have that work experience, but maybe need to shift into a different area. So
Wow.
yeah. It's good stuff.
I know, it really is good stuff, and nobody... Well, I didn't say nobody. Obviously, some people know about it, but not enough people know about it.
We're just beating the drum day in, day out. And if I had a dime for every person who said, "Oh, you should tell people about that. We've never heard it before."
Well, that's why you're here. That's why we do what we do.
Tomorrow.
That's right. This will be on YouTube later, and we're going to encourage our listeners to go back and check it out and subscribe to the YouTube channel so they can see Laura and each of the things that she has to say. All right, Laura, we are back up against the break, so we're going to take a short break, a little current weather update, and we'll be right back with Laura Burns and Career Source Citrus-Levy-Marion. This is WOCA 1370 AM 96.3 FM, The Source.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Clouds and sun today with a spotty afternoon thunderstorm and highs of 86 to 90. A shower or thunderstorm tonight, low 76 to 78. Showers and thunderstorms becoming more widespread tomorrow. Winds are going to pick up as well as Matthew approaches the area, high 83 to 87. Tropical storm conditions are likely late in the day through early Friday. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Heather Zayer.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
The very best in quality is Captain T's Upholstery.
Hey, this is Dan. Let me ask you a few questions. Does your boat look better with the cover on? Has your car's interior seen its better days? Stop using a towel to cover up those rips in the golf cart. Isn't it about time you had it restored to better than new with a custom upholstery from Captain T? Captain T's Upholstery has been right here in Ocala for nearly 20 years, so they know how to make your ride one of a kind. Whether you want to take that classic ride back to a factory look or put your favorite sports team front and center, Captain T's Upholstery is who to call. 352-369-1810. That's 352-369-1810. Or stop by their location, 5030 South Pine Avenue in Ocala, just past the drive-in. And of course, don't forget to visit them on the web, CaptainTUpholstery.com.
The very best in quality is Captain T's Upholstery.
Wow, man, you have a computer?
Yes, and I'm looking at villages1.com. They have a ton of information for the Villages resident.
Wow, they have information by the ton? I only need a couple ounces, man.
Movies, schedule, doctors, local attractions, even a section called Who You Gonna Call for plumbers and painters and stuff like that. These guys own cyberspace.
Wow, man, they own it? What's cyberspace?
That's where they packaged 50,000 pages of information for the Village residents.
Wow, they package it? Where?
Villages1.com.
Where, man?
Villages1.com.
Hey, this is Matt Wilkerson with Verizon. Do you have teenage drivers or elderly parents that drive? I have what you need. It's the new Hum device by Verizon. Plugs directly into your car and sends alerts to your cell phone on the location, speed, and driving habits. And you set boundary alerts. You can call and speak live with an ASC certified mechanic. And if you have an accident and can't respond, Hum will automatically send for help. All this and more for just $10 a month. And if you're in Marion County, I'll even deliver and set it up for free. Call me 352-528-0020.
Career Source Citrus-Levy-Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first and third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source Citrus-Levy-Marion and learn how they can help you.
All right, and we are back with Laura Burns in studio. And what are you doing? All right, we're trying to write a note. We're writing notes back and forth. Okay. All right, Laura, we talked a little bit off the break about a few things and new options, but what I want to know now is about hiring events.
Well, I'm glad you asked. We have one that starts in 10 minutes.
Oh. We should have started with that earlier.
So get over there. But it runs till 1 o'clock. It's for Nesco Resource, which is a new furniture store in Inverness, and they are hiring temporary inventory clerks to get the store opened. They will be hiring on the spot, and the hiring event takes place at our Career Center in Lecanto. I will tell you that address right now, 683 South Adolph Point. I believe that's just off the Gulf to Lake Highway. But yeah, if you're interested, you can get the information on our website, careersourceclm.com. You'll see the calendar of events. Click on today, and you'll see options and check out Nesco Resource.
Now, where is I missed where actually Nesco is.
Nesco is in. It's a new furniture store in in Inverness.
Inverness,
so,
okay.
And I just was at a meeting in Inverness yesterday, so I know what the drive is like, and it's not bad.
No.
So if you
Just go down 200
it's
and
not too bad.
go.
It's once you clear a certain part of 200, it's clear sailing for sure.
What's that road past 200? You take a right there.
That road past 200.
You go down 200.
491, or
yeah,
you
that
can
one's
go
it,
all the way
491.
down to Hernando and then take a left into
Take a
Inverness.
left.
So, but then on October 19th, Wendy's is hiring shift supervisors and crew members, and this is kind of neat. Our mobile resource unit, we have two, and I think this is the big one, the 40-foot Winnebago, which is a really cool mobile resource unit, and that is where the interviews and everything will be taking place in Dunellen, and that's at, I'll give that address as well, where you can't miss that big Winnebago. It says Career Source on it, and it will be at 11191 North William Street in Dunellen on the 19th from 9 to 1 p.m. And again, go to our website, careersourceclm.com, and you can find out more information about that as well.
So you've got the Winnebago set up with tables and interview
It
style?
has
or?
10 computer stations
wow.
there. We have internet access, office machines, faxes, all that kind of stuff. So it's a really good resource for employers.
They got
and
more computers there than I do here.
Yeah. It's nice. It's climate controlled and fully staffed, so you're not going to sweat it or anything. So check those out for sure.
Yeah, I've been in worse interviews, that's for sure.
Yeah. Do you want to hear about some workshops?
That would be fantastic.
I knew you did. I'm going to give it now. This is a snooze you lose kind of situation.
Oh, you got to be
So
on
you
it.
need to be checking our calendar often, because if you see a workshop and you say, I want to go to that, it can fill up very quickly. These are free workshops and they're wonderful. So these are the ones where there are spaces left. On Friday, October 7th, the very popular Money Matters workshop is still open, 6 spaces left. That's where you can learn all about finances and budgeting and everything. And this, whether you are looking for work or already have a job, this is a great workshop to get a handle on your budgeting. Then on October 13th, we have a couple. We have EFM Essentials. That's the Employ Florida Marketplace. That is the premier online job board that all the career source areas use in the state. So this workshop is fantastic. It helps you understand and navigate this portal, and it's your first step to do anything with us. So it's a good thing. Then tips for federal jobs. Yes, there are still federal jobs out there, and you may or may not want them, depending on where the election goes. I don't know, but this is a workshop on the 13th as well. On the 18th, navigating today's world of work. This is especially good if you have been employed somewhere for a while and then out of a job for a couple years or a long time, and it is so different out there. Take this workshop because it's a really good thumbnail. It gives you just an overview of everything that you need to know about looking for work today.
Would that be good for, say, the retirees that have left the workforce for a while and decided they retired too early?
Definitely. If you stayed home to raise a family, if you, retired and want to come back in, or maybe you went to school and, it's been a while since you've worked, definitely take that workshop. We do have something called Nail That Interview that's on October 20th, and this is a little more deep dive into the interview process that they'll touch on in navigating today's world of work, but this is like a 2-part, so they'll go over all the different types of interview do's and don'ts and what to expect, and then the second half of it, you will actually do an interview with one of our specialists, and they'll give you tips on how to improve. So that's a really good one.
So you're talking about like a skill refresher course, because sometimes the skills that were needed 30 years ago aren't needed now.
Sweetheart, 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
5 years ago.
So that's how much they've advanced.
You're on Microsoft 7?
Yeah.
Ha! We just can't have that happening. Oh, no.
Now, all our resume workshops are filled for the rest of this month. And that's, we have 3 different levels of resume. You have your basic resume. That's if you haven't updated yours or even done a resume. Then once you do that, you can go to advanced resume, and then there's optimal resume. So you can go Uber or targeted
Super
resume
fancy.
is the second one. So, but those are all filled, so look for November.
Well, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I know.
I'm sorry.
You're too late, Dan. You have to stay here.
I know. I'm going to stay here a little bit longer.
Anymore.
But let me tell you, our employee, they are certified resume specialists. They have taken a course. They're certified. It's not just me going, oh, let me take a look at that. Yeah, no, I'm not trained. I'm not the trained expert, but we do have staff trained and certified in resumes. So,
well, I had a question on the tips for the federal jobs.
Okay.
Can you give me a little more detail on that? And once you go through that, do you guys also work with them to get the federal jobs? Is that something that CareerSource does too?
well, that would really, let's see if I don't have any information.
Oh, that's all right. Well, next time.
He puts me on the spot.
Good one.
I know, right?
Yeah, good
what was
one.
I
I'm
thinking?
sorry, I don't have details on that.
We'll touch that on next week then.
Sorry.
When is that one?
The next one will be on the
13th.
No, not next week. I meant, the 13th is the tips.
The
tips.
20th.
That's on October 13th.
Okay, so we've got
at 2
time.
o'clock,
Okay.
and there are 9 spaces left.
Oh, actually, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Because next week will be the 12th, and then the day after will be the tips for the federal jobs. I know a lot of people are very interested in that. So
Good. Well, there is information on our website on the calendar, so if you can't get it from me, I apologize. You can get it on our website.
Okay. So CareerSource.CLM.com.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what else is happening?
What else is happening? Well, the next jobs report will come out October 21st, and that will be for September. We talked a little bit about the August numbers the last time I was here.
We can review those again.
I just want to remind folks, So the Marion County unemployment rate has dropped in August, down to 5.9%. The number of unemployed dropped to 7,716. Now, to put that in perspective, a year ago, August 2015, the rate was 6.5%. There were 87 folks out of work, and so 871 fewer jobless in August 2016 than over the year. Also, 192 more actually working. So
that's 1,000 people.
Yeah, that's not too shabby.
That's a good number.
And then here's something else I like to point out. The Ocala Metropolitan Statistical Area, which covers all of Marion County, actually, the non-farm employment in August was 98,700. That was up 900 jobs over the month and 1,100 jobs over the year. And Ocala MSA continues to be one of the fastest growing MSAs in the state for manufacturing job growth. In August, we were third fastest.
Nice.
So since January, we've either been first, second, third, fifth,
Well, we've got a lot of new industries coming and opening up, too. I mean, FedEx was a big help for that, I assume.
You hear about manufacturing is fleeing the country and everything. Come to Marion County if you think that, because Marion County's job growth rate exceeds, is the third fastest job growth rate in the state for manufacturing. So this is a very good place for that.
That is impressive. How are we doing nationally, or do we know?
I don't know that nationally in terms of the job growth rate in manufacturing. I suspect that we're probably doing pretty well. You will look at different places in Florida where there's actually negative job growth in manufacturing, 0 or negative. But so Marion County is a welcoming place if you're a business and you want to do manufacturing. We have a rich and diverse manufacturing industry here in Marion County.
And if people go to the Employ Florida Marketplace, CareerSource will be reflected on that site.
Well, I mean, any jobs that we send to folks to, you find it there, and yeah, I mean, it kind of, that's how we sort of track. That's how we find you. So if there's a job, like an employer comes and says, I need a bookkeeper. Okay, so we can go into the Employ Florida Marketplace and look at all the folks who have registered and have those skills. We can start weeding out. So if they have a certain number of knowledge, skills, and abilities that they require for the position, we can go in and we can start going through the candidates to get the right people to refer to them.
So even if you're not currently unemployed, but you are looking to make a change,
you can get on
they need
there
to go on the. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and even if you just want to go in as a guest and kind of look around and see what's what and what's available, you can search by any kind of slice and dice it by any demographic you can imagine, by city, zip code, county, area, region, state,
So you pull up. Oh, we are running. Wow. That was quick. I know. But I think that's great, though. If you're looking to move positions or your job, you know it's coming to an end in a year or so, it's a contract thing, you put your information on there, and then you guys find it and match it and give them a call.
Yeah, but also, just don't stop there. Give us a call. Let us know you're there.
Oh, okay.
Start working with us. We can start at any time to work with you to get you positioned for a career move.
Did not know that. That is awesome. All right, Laura, one more time. Give the telephone number.
It's 1-800-434-5627. And our website, careersourceclm.com.
careersourcecls.com. All right, this is WOCA Ocala. Thank you, Laura.
Thank you.
The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. The day after the vice presidential matchup, disagreement over who won.
Clinton campaign thinks that Tim Kaine did a great job. We also heard from Clinton's communications director, Jennifer Palmieri, who said she thinks Mike Pence dumped Trump. That's the word that she used, because she doesn't think that he defended his running mate as much as he could have.
Fox's Peter Doocy. Donald Trump tweeting praise of Pence after the debate last night, saying he had won big. Forecasters say Hurricane Matthew will be coming close to Florida's Atlantic coast by tomorrow evening.
Matthew is moving through the southeastern Bahamas today, still a dangerous Category 3, spreading heavy rain, destructive winds, and dangerous surge along the Bahamas.
Fox meteorologist Janice Dean. And the Nobel Chemistry Prize goes to a Frenchman, a Scottish-born scientist, and a Dutch one for developing the world's smallest machines 1,000 times thinner than a human hair. Fox News, we report, you decide.
If you really want to protect your vehicle's floor, why would you settle for anything less than the most advanced vehicle floor protection available? I'm David McNeil, founder of WeatherTech. The main goal when we design, engineer, and manufacture our floor liners is to protect your vehicle's floor, period. We realize you've made quite an investment in your vehicle, so we do everything possible to help you protect it. We don't cut corners, and we don't compromise on quality, ever. We test our custom-fit WeatherTech floor liners to ensure they hold up against anything and everything that falls on them. Dirt, sand, snow, mud, even food and drinks. And our floor liners are made right here in America, with American raw materials and, of course, American workers. So now that you know how passionate we are about protection, just imagine the detail and energy we put into every aspect of our floor liners. Learn more today about our full line of automotive accessories at WeatherTech.com or call 1-800-CarMats. WeatherTech floor liners, complete protection, completely American made.
Need a mailbox rental but need more information? Remember, Personal Service Center, 789-6683. How does $10 a month sound with just a 3-month commitment? Remember, Personal Service Center, 789-6683. Mention WOCA and the setup fee is waived. Personal Service Center will email or text notifications to you when your packages arrive. Even scan mail so you never actually have to pick it up. Now that's service. Personal Service Center, 789-6683. Located on the corner of Northeast 25th Avenue and 24th Street, Ocala. Look for the yellow signs.
Howdy, folks. For over 4 decades, we at Dairy Queen have been proud to serve our customers with the finest and freshest cook-to-order quick-service comfort foods in the world. For instance, our new Philly steak and cheese sandwiches with grilled peppers and onions on an artisan focaccia bread bun. So steaming hot and yummy you won't believe it. We also added seasoned potato skins filled with queso cheese and bacon. Wow, they're tasty. So come on down to Dairy Queen at Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
FlySanford.com. Orlando Sanford International Airport. We are SFB. Simpler, faster, better.
Visiting friends and family or just looking for some fun? Book your vacation now to one of their non-stop destinations, including Amsterdam, Brussels, Mexico City, San Juan, as well as over 70 domestic destinations, including New Orleans.
For enjoyable travel, come to Orlando Sanford International Airport. We are SFB. Simpler, faster, better. Before you fly, FlySanford.com.
We all know the importance of good health, but we may not know the latest advances in medicine that are available to us. Monday at 9 a.m., Bern Paraiso will be our roving medical reporter to tell us about Seven Hill Gastroenterology PA and Dr. Reddy. We'll discuss screening, techniques, and more. So tune in and listen. This is more than news you can use. It's news that could save your life. That's Monday at 9:05 a.m. Looking to put your money to work? Florida Credit Union has a CD special, 25 months for 1.41% APY with a $10,000 minimum. Federally insured by the NCUA, a government agency. These rates effective through October 15th. Subject to change at any time. Visit one of Florida Credit Union's convenient locations today or their website, flcu.org, or call 352-237-8222. Don't miss this 25-month CD special. Again, the APY is 1.41%. Act now.
Are you a list maker? Got your day planner laid out to structure your day? Well, here's something to add to your list. Make time for something really important. Visit Highland Memorial Park, because how you prepare for that moment is so important. Why Highland? Sure, it's a beautiful place, but aside from the beauty and the quiet reflection, practical people will appreciate the many options.